he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Stroud's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's another 1st down and what will be a gain of 21 yards.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Stroud.
Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Again, it's Walker.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And quickly they get to the line.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Yeah, 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback, but when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Stroud. That pass caught. It's Williams.
Touchdown!
Jamison Williams.
31 yards.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Come on. 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. He's going to look deep here for Ward.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib.
And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
That's good. Okay, great. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Pass to 60. Ready, right?
On first down, here's Stroud. This ball deep for Tony. Touchdown, Eagles! Kadarius Toney in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw a touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 47.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Here's Pacheco on the read option. Sam Williams bringing him down that time.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 145 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's Walker. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal. That's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
They run again with Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throw.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Walker is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Extra point try now for Moody. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Eagles 20.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. There he goes, left side. He may go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Isaiah Pacheco, 68 yards. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish.
This taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Well, as far as plays go, there's nothing to write home about on that one because that one gets some negative yardage. But if you do want to find a positive, he found a way to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Here comes 2nd down. Stroud looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Now, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. And Stroud now to throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be when Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready.
Pacheco is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Set to return it. Here's Moore. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Stroud.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Well, they need to score and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute. 1st and 10. He's going to look deep here for Ward.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Akeem Talib.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Now a 2nd and 10. Running left to give to Pacheco. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Ready.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A huge play there right off the bat. 49 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Love's throw there taken in by Smith. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. Love looking to throw it. This is intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And bulldozing his way through. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
On the second.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Option right, here's Stroud. And he is in
into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. C.J. Stroud, 22 yards. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On play action. Love to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Here's Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Off a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Off the play fake, Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
On the jump. Ready.
They'll start out on the ground with Emmett. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Quentin Jefferson coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They set up the screen to Emmett. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. They'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Here comes Reed. There he goes, right side. Touchdown! Philadelphia. That punt returns 66 yards, and it goes the distance. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
Extra point splits the offense, and it makes the score 7-0. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Ready, set.
Cunningham tosses quickly out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they run the option on second down.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Here's Cunningham.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a first and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now Cunningham. That's complete to Smith. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air. And defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On fourth down, Cunningham. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 24 yards, it's a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Here's Stroud. Finding Gray on the out route.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up second down.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud now on 3rd and 2. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Brown. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Stroud out of the gun here. They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Throwing now is Stroud. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Isaiah Pacheco
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Under pressure, they got him again.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe for the run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Fighting his way through contact. They can't tackle him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Ready, ready?
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, here's Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try to pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! A.J. Brown, 55 yards, and the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 21-7. Kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Cunningham. Got a man. That's Ward. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Cunningham to throw. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a former Cowboy, Deion Sanders. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
On second down, it's Stroud. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Stroud to throw it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On first down, it's Cunningham. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hurry, hurry.
Now Cunningham. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Cunningham looking to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here we go.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
They'll start with the option. 6 yards there on the keeper at 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And Stroud now to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just short. Six yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. C.J. Stroud keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Eagles up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked up by Fitu Malafanu. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
Ready.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start by running the option to the right. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down at 5.
Let's go.
Stroud.
His throw incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. Ended up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
On the jump. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Howie Long, like an out-of-control broken arrow, getting in for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jalen Carter able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Well, a heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold.
Okay, break.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, it was apparent that they were the better team, though. We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
They absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Get it!
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Let's go now.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Stroud. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Eagles.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield as man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
He's got his target. That's complete. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Flush to his right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Here's Stroud.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sign of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Amon-Ra St. Brown going to bring it out of his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
180.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
17 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14.
Jackson now.
Wide open receiver complete. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Open man, complete downfield to Davis.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
DC, ready? Report! Report! Hey, report! Report! Shut up!
Throwing is Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
McCaffrey will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
refrain from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start out here with the option left. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Stroud with another keeper. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Stroud sets up the play action. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Out to his left. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now here's Stroud on third down. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after dropping so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Stroud looking to throw.
Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson.
Open man downfield is Davis.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson on the move to his left. Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, he tried to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Stroud.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
From his end zone is St. Brown. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Play action. It's Jackson.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down, and the offense moving quickly to the line.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hey. No, we changed it. 13. We changed it.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Caught right side, Davis. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Vernon Davis, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And that's called at the 2. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because You don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Vernon Davis with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. Breaks through the contact. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Here we go.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper in at 2nd and 1.
A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Here we go.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Open man is Andre Reed, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
27 yards there, a first down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Here's Pacheco on the read option. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On first down, Garoppolo. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Harold Carmichael, 26 yards.
And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point was hooking, but he does smoke it through. It's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Dante Hall going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Play action. It's Aikman. Looking deep for Adams. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Davante Adams, 83 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. We less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And
he's into the clear. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
handoff now for Pacheco. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with second down and less than a yard.
Here we go, here we go. 21, 12, fellas, here we go.
Now Garoppolo. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying.